Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy Quest, and in this video I want to talk about how Fortnite gave me Ligma. Well, so like technically you could say that Fortnite gave me Ligma. Personally, don't completely believe that, but a lot of people I know do. And I mean, I'm not saying I don't agree with them. I do think it was potentially had to do with that to a degree, but yeah, I just want to talk about how Fortnite gave me Ligma. Because yeah. I have glasses now. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's talk about that. I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe even 1 or 2. Let's say 1 or 2 weeks ago. Also, yeah, I'll put these on for the video. Yeah. Okay. It was about 1 or 2 weeks ago, I think. I had been noticing a lot of the time I'd be like playing, or I'd just be like genuinely, by playing I mean games and stuff, and or even just when I'm like around town or something, I'd just be like genuinely in pain from my eyes, just like, I don't know, they just had major pain. I called them eye aches, but I don't know what they're actually called. Essentially it was just like my eye, and then all down here was in like serious pain. Sometimes it would just be in one eye, sometimes it would be in both. It was pretty bad. So that was, yeah, it was pretty bad. I was just I dealt with it for a while, but then it just got to the point where I couldn't deal with it anymore, so I talked to my mom and my dad about getting an eye appointment, and they agreed, so we went. I think I went with my dad. We got an eye exam, and they said that I needed glasses. To be exact, it was a 0.50 plus on sphere. So it isn't anything detrimental, but it is there. And yes, I need glasses. Not all the time, but most of the time. It's because, so my two eyes, whenever I'm reading and stuff, or whenever I'm like looking at something, my eyes tend to cross. So like if I were reading a small text and I'm looking at it, my eyes would start to like cross, and it would just cause pain in my eyes and stuff like that. So that's why I was getting those eye aches and everything. And then, so yeah, that's why they had to give me these. These are really nice too. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, so went in, said I needed a prescription, got glasses. Or I mean, I didn't get glasses then, but I did eventually, obviously. So yeah, then I got my prescription. It was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this. Cause see, on one hand, glasses are cool. They're there. They're pretty cool. But then on the other hand, I don't want glasses. But I don't really mind them. I don't know. See, I'm really confused on my overall opinion on them. I don't think I'll be wearing them much in videos because I'm not really directly looking at anything specific besides myself. I don't want to break my lenses, you know, so, yeah, I was, okay, yeah, let's come back from that. So about a week, or no, I'd say about 1 or 2 weeks after that, or no, 1 to 3, one of those, 1 or 3 weeks after that, exactly, I went, I think it was 3, anyway, I went to my local mall in, BTBO, and, they were like, oh, or I was like, oh, yes, I need the glasses, and they were like, oh, really, and I was like, oh, yes, and they're like, oh, okay, what do you want, and what's prescription? And so we didn't think we were going to be able to get them because we forgot the prescription at my house, or the house, when we left. So we're like, okay, but we can look at frames, whatever, right? Well, actually, we had a picture, and they used that, so actually it was perfectly fine. We did it all that day, and we ended up just looking at frames. There's a brand called Ray-Bans. They're, for anybody with glasses, you'll know this stuff probably, but I'm mainly talking to people without glasses. Ray-Bans is kind of like this brand. It's a kids brand. It's kind of like a cheaper type of glasses frame because they're for kids, and if they need to, like, they can't, like, kids break things, you get it. Okay, anyway, so they're kind of meant for that, I think. I don't know if they're any cheaper, actually, but, yeah, but they weren't really, because I'm getting to an age now where I'm not really, like, kid stuff isn't really working anymore, so it's like, I couldn't really get any of that, because some of it didn't even fit my head, and then some of it, it wasn't fashionable, or stylable? Yeah, stylable. It wasn't, it didn't look good at all, in my opinion. So, I ended up going with these. These are Giorgio Armani's, but also it says Imperial Armani on the side. I don't know the difference. I know they are Giorgio Armani's, so I was talking to the girl who we got them from, which was at the mall. She was like, yeah, they're Giorgio Armani's. By the way, insanely good service there, I'm not going to lie. I think it was Optimax. The glasses were like $700, but they cut it off $80. I don't even know why. They just said they did it for people. I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, we got $80 off, and then obviously insurance and stuff covered some of it. But, yeah, they just gave it, and, it was the same day. So we were out in town because our truck had to get some repairs done. Or, not repairs, but, it's like a trailer hitch so we can go camping and stuff, right? So we didn't have a vehicle, and we were just we took a taxi to the mall, and, we went in, Top to Max is what they're called, I'm pretty sure, and, talked to them about it. Again, didn't have a prescription. They still cut them. They cut my lenses and everything in under, 2 hours for me, instead of it being oh, yeah, now just come back in a week, and you can pick them up. Well, obviously not a week, but I'm pretty sure people said, it could take up to, a day to 3 or something. I don't know. But, it was quick. So I was like, oh, wow, okay. And, yeah, I got them same day. It was really cool. I really like them. I think they're nice. They're, Giorgio Armani's, like I said, and I kind of picked them out because I like the black. And, the shape it's kind of, it's not too round that it looks kind of feminine, per se. But it's not, too square where it's, boxy, and in my opinion, just kind of ugly. So I got, these ones, which are kind of round, when it looks up here, and, soft edges here, but they're also, boxed shape, if you know what I mean, so, and they're a pretty good fit for me, and I also like that they have, this on the side and stuff. Anyway, so, yeah, this is, so apparently, it probably was for Fortnite, and this is why I do kind of agree with it, is because constantly looking at characters and looking at my, character or skin, I don't know what to refer to it as, but, and, just constantly in fights, trying to look at things, and just focusing really hardly, and then having my eyes crossed and stuff, and then all that, I don't use them much for gaming. I don't use them really for when I'm playing Fortnite, which could be looked at a negative thing, but, I play from right there on that couch, and my TV is right there. They're for nearsighted. They're not farsighted, so I can't see really far away in them. You know what I mean? So I don't use them for gaming. But yeah, so I kind of get how it could probably have happened from Fortnite and stuff because of the stuff. So yeah, just from focusing constantly and all that. So I guess that's kind of this video. This is how Or I guess this has been how Fortnite gave me Ligma. Yeah. Hey, you could say I'm twins with Laser Beam now. We both have Ligma and it's for video games. Hey. Anyway, that's all for this video, I guess, guys. I will see you on the next one. Deuces, brothers.